Hey guys, what's up? This is Joseph Punnu and I hope you're having a fabulous day out there. I've often wondered to myself, why is it that people around us in the corporate world who know themselves that they are stuck in the rat race, who know already that there's phenomenal opportunity knocking through what is known as network marketing or MLM or direct selling, why is it that despite knowing this themselves, they hesitate to enter this opportunity? And if they enter this opportunity, why is it that they don't put their heart and soul and work, towards a success in this? And here is what I think could be the reasons. A few key reasons I would attribute it are, first of all, the comfort zone. Right from the day we were children, we are used to certain things being done in certain ways. Somebody telling us what to do, when to get up, when to go to school, when to have our lunch, when to, do our homework, when to sleep, and so on. In school days and college days. And we grew up seeing our dads and perhaps both parents going to work, the hurry-burry bustle of the mornings, giving you breakfast and rushing off to work, or maybe leaving you to the nannies and going to work even before you got up, and so on. And the same lifestyle continues when you're in college. Even if you go to an MBA school, that's what they teach you at the end of the day, how to do things in a systematic manner. And therefore, it's only but natural that you follow the same thing, that you take a job, you go as told to the office on time, and spend the whole day there and come back home. Now, we are not even talking about the comfort zone of the salary which comes at the end of the month, assured, hopefully. But yeah, that's another comfort zone. But more than that, it's a comfort zone of what we are used to doing. A standardized, regular 9 to 5 kind of a lifestyle. Wake up in the morning, do something, and go to bed. And this is something that most people like to follow, and that is a comfort zone. Yeah. So probably it's a little difficult to come out of it unless you really give it serious thought from other perspectives. Now, the second thing could be what I term as falsified pride. And what is that? You see, when we are in a corporate job, people, even those earning $1,000 or $2,000 a month, even in today's world, which is not great, we all know that. But even with that comes a few privileges. You have somebody who makes probably your coffee every morning, sometimes a secretary to take notes and do your typings and so on and so forth, even in some cases clean the bins, where you throw all your waste papers and stuff like that. So that's a privileged lifestyle. You probably like to think that you're boss, and it gives you a good comfort feeling, and not only that, this is something that we all get used to. Sometimes I've seen, including myself, I've been in and that's the reason I can relate to this so very well, because I've spent so many years in the corporate world, and even though I started earning considerably well in the network marketing, it took me quite a while to get out of it and come into this full time. So I can absolutely relate to this, and I do understand, and I cannot say that anything being done like this is wrong, So the kind of a falsified pride that I was talking about also includes sometimes wearing a suit and a tie, and going for corporate meetings. I love it myself, when I go and sit in a big boardroom and 20 of us are there and we are all formally dressed and we are having a high-tech discussion. It gives you some, pride and, satisfaction, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely fine. But to what extent does that really convert as something productive and beneficial for you as an individual and your family and your personal life is something that you need to decide. And moving on, the third, reason that probably stops many people from considering network marketing full time and moving out of that rat race is the celebrity lifestyle syndrome that we are all stuck with today. You know, most of us live beyond our means. Why? Because my neighbor has a better car than I have. My friend wears better dresses than I do. The person in the church has a better home theater than I have. You know, I've seen people spending over $10,000 on a single sofa set to be sitting in a house where they hardly use it. Now, is there something wrong with spending $10,000 on your sofa set? Absolutely no, provided that money comes from your disposable income. But if you're going to take that money on loan, remember, even if you use it from your credit card, it's still a loan if you can't pay it off, right? So if you're getting any salary and living beyond that means, just to live as your friend does, as your brother does, then you've got a problem. There's absolutely no problems living in any high funda lifestyle, provided that's within your means of income. But the minute you cross that, you need to think twice. I was sitting and having dinner with a very high-flying CEO. You know, he's a CEO of a conglomerate where globally they have more than maybe 20,000 employees, and he has all the privileges you can think of. You know, a very large house, the top of the range Mercedes car, and so on and so forth. But I always used to think that he looks sort of tensed up. And I used to think it's because of his job pressures, which surely he must be having, you know, being the head of such a large organization. Well, just to clarify, he's not the owner of the company, he's the CEO, and he in turn reports to the chairman and the board of directors. So over the dinner, I was asking him, well, buddy, how's things going on and all that? And he said, man, every day is a tensed life. I said, why? You must be having, you know, all the privileges and so many people to help you out with whatever you want to do. What's the tension all about? He said, all that is fine. Work part, I'm not worried at all. You know, that's what we are qualified to do. That's what we are paid to do. And, you know, that's okay. But what bothers me is this. You know that I live in a huge mansion. You know that I have phenomenal cars, drivers. My kids go to the top of the range schools. I always fly first class wherever I go in the world. My family, you know, always flies business class wherever we go. We always stay in a 5-star and stuff like that. But here's the problem. None of this is my own money. All this is being spent by the company. And I wake up sweating every now and then, thinking, what if the rug is pulled from under my feet? Because I know that I individually would never be able to afford these kind of lifestyle and privileges for me and my family. So that is the celebrity lifestyle syndrome that we all get used to. And then it is so difficult to come out of it. And therefore we are ready to go beg, borrow, steal to maintain the same lifestyle, you know. And with that comes the fourth element of fear. I'm so afraid to embrace network marketing because even though it looks so good, what if money is not consistent? What if I can't meet my monthly target and I don't get my commissions? Which is all fair. I can absolutely relate to that, connect to that, and in fact agree with that. You know, I wouldn't say that everybody should just drop their jobs and run away into being a full-time network marketer. No. Why? Even though the opportunity is huge, there is a cycle to follow. There is a science that will happen. There is a learning process that cannot be avoided. There is a gestation period which will be there. And therefore, probably you want to do what I did. You know, for a long, long time, I continued in my job and then started my business. But parallelly, I was also sincerely learning, doing, learning, applying the various things in my direct selling network marketing business, till there came a stage where I felt that my, the network marketing income is going beyond and more what I'm getting as a paid salary. And with that comes the comfort and confidence that, hey, now I can afford to give this up. Come on, man, if you want to, earn big, you need to make some sacrifices somewhere, yeah? So there came a stage when I said, okay, now I can hold my head high. I know that I can meet my basic needs and invest a little more into growing my business further. So why not? Let me take a call. And that is the thing probably you want to do. Think about it, plan it right, but work hard, work smart to a stage where you're sure that you can 100% get into this network marketing business. And remember, the things that come with this is something that will never, never, never be possible for you in your corporate world. Things like having the time freedom, going anywhere you want, whenever you want. What the hell? Getting up whenever you want, Sometimes we just want to sleep a little late, and we can't do that if we are in a corporate job. But when you have your own business, a direct selling kind of a business, you sleep when you want and you wake up when you want, you party when you want, you go holidaying when you want, yeah? So think about it, my friend, and I really wish you well. You have a great day.